Ricardo. Waking up on a cold winter day, I thought to myself, something does not feel right. Taking a step outside, there was a red and black backpack laying at my front step. Thinking to myself, I wonder what was in it. Maybe there was magic inside. Opening all the zippers, they were all empty, so I decided I should put the backpack on. Then all of a sudden I started to fly. I thought to myself, this is a magic backpack. Flying to bird's eye view was very scary. Observing lots of ocean, tall buildings, and I could see thousands of tiny little cars the size of ants. While still flying, I took off the backpack and I started falling, but it was like somebody was sky jumping with no parachute. Quickly grabbed the backpack and pulled it on. Finally, I spotted the ocean, so I struck down faster than a blink of an eye. Finally, I landed in the ocean, but just then I realized I can breathe underwater with my backpack on. I could see different schools of fish, the coral reef, and I even see sea turtles. So I finally came back up to the surface and went home. Knowing all of my adventures, I rushed inside to tell my mom everything I did, but she said I was full of baloney. So I had to grab the backpack and put it on, and I started to fly. Finally, my mom believed me. Knowing this was just all a dream, this is one dream I would always remember. But it felt like it was not a dream at all.
Good morning, Cougars. I'm Kendra.
And I'm Abby. Today's February 21st, 2014, day 7 of our rotation schedule.
Now here's Journey.
My name is Journey.
And I'm Miss Moran.
And we're going to be talking to you about the different things that a guidance counselor does.
So you had a few questions for me. What were those?
Well, the first one is that if you see a student getting bullied, what would you do to stop it?
Well, there are definitely a few things that you could do. One of the things is step in and speak up. There are two different ways that you can speak up. You can speak up to the person who's actually doing the bullying and say, stop, leave that person alone. You can also speak up to a teacher, an administrator, or any adult that you see in the hallway.
Well, that's good. Here's the second one. If there's a misunderstanding between two students, what would you do to solve the problem?
The first thing I think that you should do is to stay calm, and I'm going to say that again. Stay calm. Both points can be heard, so what I think you should do is take turns sharing your opinions and your point of views. After you do that, if it's a group of people, maybe you could try to vote to come up with a decision, or maybe just compromise. Take a little bit of what you want and a little bit of what they want to come up with a better plan.
That's also good. Number 3, what if a student has a problem with another student that's excluding them?
Well, I definitely think you should try to put yourself and empathize. We learned that word. Put yourself in that situation. How would you want to be treated? Treat people the way that you would want to be treated, for one. So I think if you see someone getting excluded, that maybe you should invite them to come sit with you, or if you're with a group of people, invite them to come over and hang out with you.
Well, you have good ideas, so I got another one. If a student's spreading rumors, what should you do?
Well, I definitely think there are a few things to try to alleviate spreading rumors, which means stop spreading rumors. The first thing I think you should do is just, number 1, try to stay out of it. If somebody tries to come up to you and tell you something about someone else, just say, I don't want to hear it, I don't want any part of it, because if consequences do get passed out, you don't want anything to do with that. The second thing I think you should do is, if you know your friend, you can stick up for your friend without going straight back to your friend. What I mean by that is, for example, if someone comes up and say, hey, Miss Moran did this and da-da-da-da-da, I would say, you know what, I know Miss Moran, and Miss Moran's not like that, so you should really stop talking bad about Miss Moran, and that's a way that you can solve the problem.
And the best question I have for you is that if someone is being disrespectful and distracting, what would you do and why?
Well, I definitely think if someone is being distracting in your classroom or being disrespectful, the first thing you should do is ignore them, because when you laugh at them, it only makes them want to do the bad behavior more. So ignore them, don't pay attention to them. You have the right to learn. That's why we're here at school. And if you're laughing at them, they're interfering with your learning. So just ignore them and just keep paying attention to your teacher.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Bye.
Hey Abby, what's for lunch?
Today's lunch is flatbread pizza, yogurt snacker, and chef salad. Hey Kendra, did you know bullying is becoming a big problem?
No, I didn't. Let's find out more.
Good morning, Comfy Cougars. I'm Kendall Berry with today's Bully Report. Bullying is unwanted, aggressive behavior among people that includes actions such as making threats, spreading rumors, attacking someone physically or verbally, and excluding someone from a group on purpose. This can also include cyberbullying, which is done on the internet. If you see someone being bullied, speak up and tell the nearest adult. Getting in a fight is just what the bully wants, along with another victim. Bullying isn't bullying if it happened only one time. If you're being bullied, get a friend to help, stick up for you. If you are being bullied in school, tell a teacher. If that doesn't help, tell the guidance counselor. It's important not to bully because you are hurting someone. Put yourself in their shoes and see how it feels. To think you are hurting someone is really harsh. Well, that's all I have today for this Bully Report. Bye.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Well, that's all, Comfy Cougars. I'm Abby.
And I'm Kendra. Bye.
Bye.